Okay, hello everybody, I am Conquering History Games, and welcome to live stream number 4 of my Amur campaign here in Hearts of Iron 4, the Moe Order. So we've gone actually back to the save file I did here when the North awakened, because I want to, as it says here, prepare for this, this new threat, so to speak. And I think we're gonna have to change our game plan here in order to deal with Irkuts. So what I'm gonna try to do here is, who's got the thinnest combat weight, or not combat weight, I should say, who's got the smallest amount? It looks like it's this first division in terms of amount of soldiers that are in it. So what we're gonna try to do is try to, over the next few months, get another couple of divisions ready, and if Siberia is going to attack us, we're just going to pay him the tribute. I can't deal with it, and just hopefully see if we could get a couple of divisions out. Hey, look at that, we have 47 people, and they're gone, and it's gone. Though we could initiate a raid here. Damn, if only there was something here that would help me with my actual. With the other stuff. See, I'm at 100% stability. They're refusing that. Okay, it's green there. If we win this, it would be pretty freaking awesome. See, these are the moments where I wish I could spend political power to increase, like, my draft law and stuff like that, which you're not allowed to do. So, like, you know, here, the conscription, I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to do it. Yeah, you can't just click here or anything to get more out of it. Siberia is sending me an ultimatum. Hold on. We have our raid in progress still. Let's try to wait as long as we can. We might, yeah, we're probably just going to end up paying them the tribute, but we'll try to get agriculture up or something, or academic base, really. Come on, what's going on? Oh, come on, we can beat him, we can beat him, we can beat him. Less than a day. Yes, got it. Got that. We'll start doing the new schools, and then we'll say we're just going to stand down. Okay. Good, 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 good. Sort of. Good's a pretty relative term right now. Uh-oh, what's happening? What's happening? There we go. Food for the hungry. Guess we're not going hungry for the night. Nah, see, yeah, that was net gain in the end. So what we're gonna do is switch these over. Okay, for some reason it's saying that's gonna use up more manpower than I'm already using, even though that doesn't seem to make sense if we're switching to a less of a one. So, okay, that actually didn't really do anything at all, basically. Gooding wins the Civil War. Wow, isn't that some interesting hair? I don't know if this technique's gonna work. Yeah, we're trying to dump everything into here, but it's not doing anything. We simply do not have the manpower here. So this is a pretty serious problem, and I'm not sure what the solution here is. The supply consumption will kind of help, I think, but mostly I think we are plain old screwed. 2, 3, 4, 5. What we could do is try to concentrate everybody here in the south by Cheetah and hope that they'll try to take advantage of the empty borders in the north, and then we could just run across the border and hopefully victory point snipe well enough. Okay, fucking really. Okay, the Germans are now intervening in Africa. Alright, scavenge for some loot here. Sure, let's secure control, and damn, I just don't know what to do. It'll get better once we've united the East. We'll have time to recover in terms of population. At least I sure hope so. You don't remember having this manpower problem with Amur? Well, there's been an update or two recently. Division attrition. The attrition thing could be pretty useful. Yeah, the sooner we do this, the better. And who won in America? I guess we haven't seen yet. Oh, it was supposed to be. It was LBJ before. Let's see if me going back to an earlier save file changed that at all. I don't know. Research speed, civilian factories. Ugh. I almost want to take war planning for the war support, but we're practically maxed out already, so who cares? Alright, and it looks like, in theory, my plan could be good, because I'm only seeing one division on the other side of the border here. Yeah, just the key is we gotta get over that border fast. ASAP. But these divisions are absolute crap. Let's be perfectly clear here. Like, this one has 2,212 troops. It needs 5,000. Not good. Not good. But I think we're going to go to war until about March or so. So, got to wait on that. Because they're the ones who can declare faster than I can, I think. So, a little bit is also waiting for them. You need to be that speedrunner guy in the memes so you would win. What? Speedrunner guy? What are you talking about? Oh, speaking of speedrunner, I wanted to look something up. So I've been watching a lot of the Olympic trials, and you know, there's been some incredible times that are being posted, especially by people who are older than you would typically think is or you know, like the athlete's prime years, so to speak. But I was remembering this film, or not film, yeah, I was remembering the Animatrix, which was this science fiction film. It was like it was animated, that was done by several different directors based in the Matrix universe. And there was this one called World Record, and I wanted to see, and it's a guy who he's trying to set the world record in the 100-meter dash, and I wanted to look up what the times were on, like, what time he was shooting for in the 100-meter dash to see how that compares to what is in reality the record now. All right, so let me looking it up. So the current, what's the current world record? Okay, those are unofficial times. I need to look for real today times. Okay, it would seem, okay, the current record, I wanted to confirm, is held by Usain Bolt, who, depending on how you count it, he's basically at 9.5. Okay, so the Animatrix is not out of date yet, because I'm looking that up now too, and in the Animatrix he's trying to get under 8.99 seconds. Yeah. Alright. Remember when Matkovsky was around in the chat? I suppose the cancer eventually got him. Yeah. I guess so. That's some real role play right there. That's how it's done, people. Pay attention. Thick as you are, pay attention. My words are a matter of pride. I could prepare for new raid. I think that would be a bad idea. Which one's the political campaign? Oh, no. Ugh. fresh off the boat. But the Animatrix is very good, very interesting. I do recommend it. So Potato Man, it says, CHG, did you know there's a page that lets you see if you would have been called in the Vietnam draft lottery? Okay, we got Cat Girl LBJ in charge of the United States again, and thank you very much, Fran Chan. Appreciate that. So what's the name of the page? Maybe I'll go see if my number would have been called. Or do you have to pop in your social security number to find out, and it's some scam site that just wants to farm people's socials? Oh, yeah, that poverty rate's not good. Am I going to do some more CK3? Well, I did say at the beginning of the year that I did want to give CK3 another try. I just don't know when it would happen. It's probably not going to be until the fall, so I wouldn't be waiting on it, anybody, is basically what I'm saying. Enables basic motorized equipment. Let me get that a little better. Sins of Our Roots. We're just skipping through this because I've already read this stuff. So I had kind of an annoying thing happen to me today. Well, I've had a couple of annoying things that are happening. Number one is I can't get my fucking audio to be okay for this Legend of the Galactic Heroes thing I'm trying to do. It's probably going to end up having to like minimize background noise because I want to get this goddamn shit out already. I'm going to be turning off the AC, turning off the fan that I have in the office. Just like the fan doesn't even point at me. I just have it for circulation, and I'm going to shut all the doors in my apartment, make sure every window is closed so there's not even the little ambient shh. The thing is, that's going to totally cut off all air circulation, and it's been like, you know, like I've been saying, it's been at least 103 every day. I don't know what's the temperature in El Paso right now. Let me look that up. El Paso temperature right now. It's it's actually not even that hot today, or at least at this exact second it's only 99. Anyway, so he, yeah, I'm gonna have to do that just so you're not getting any background noise in that review. And then for episode 7, I'm gonna really sit down and try to figure this shit out in regards to that that Audacity recording software. Okay, hold on. I'm going to make a save file here. And just record it. Now, the thing is, I've already tried to record my script a few times. It's going to be less than 15 minutes, but I am going to be a sweaty boy by the end of it. Because that's how I cool down, and that's how you're supposed to cool down, is you just sweat. But I'm going to have to take a shower after that. Because yeah, there's going to be no circulation at all in my little office while I do the recording. But I want to get this out already, and so really the reason why I'm streaming right now is I just want to take a break for some other things. But the other stuff that's the other annoying thing that's been happening to me today, other than dealing with that audio, is I was nice. Okay, we can get another one out. I ordered a book. I don't want to say what it was about exactly, or I guess I should sort of say what it's about. It's because I wanted to refer to it, and I've read it before, in regards to something with Legend of the Galactic Heroes, and I wanted to kind of brush up on it before I talked about it. It's not a huge deal because I was going to be talking about it in episode 7, not episode 6. But the book came in, and it turns out it was the wrong fucking book. Like, it was kind of about the people that I was talking about, but it's not the exact book that I was looking for because, let me put it this way. It's I thought I was ordering a book that was of testimonials, of, like, memoirs. It's just it's like, you would, how do I say it? It's like it's like if you were trying to find, it's like if you thought you were getting a book that was like the memoirs of Marines during the U.S., the Pacific War. And then the book shows up and it's actually just a history of the Pacific War, not the actual journals and stuff. Like, it's still about the subject, but that's not what I thought I was ordering. So I made a mistake. Now, there is a museum here. Now the thing I'm looking up is not about Marines. But the thing that I'm looking for, the book that I'm looking for, I know that there's a museum here in El Paso that used to sell copies of it. But I think that museum is still closed. And it always was closed on Mondays, even before the Backstreet Boys reunion tour. So I'm going to have to try to call and get a hold of them. Tomorrow, hopefully they'll be open, and I need to find out what's the name of that damn book and see if they either still have a copy of it or if they remember it if they don't have a copy of it. Because I want that fucking book. Train our troops. Yes, please. Yes. Okay, yeah, this is, we are going to have problems, people, let me tell you. This is going to be a bitch. That's it. Here we go. 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 Who's the leader of Menjiang? I'll look right now. Hold on. Okay. Menjiang is led by Demchung Donggrob with another very colorful portrait like this one. Reminds me of, where is it? I think it might be somebody in the Moe order. Who's the other one? There's Yun and her unions. Oh, yeah, there's Mio from Hololive, right? I don't really know her that well. There's a book about Rodzewski and his party on Amazon. Interesting. But I probably should stop ordering books. I think I've got enough, but, I went on a big book buying spree last month. And I picked up some other things that I think is going to be enough to get me through the early... Basically through a lot of the campaigns that I have planned to play in the near future. And stuff, so... My goal is, I would like, on my Voyages in Time channel, once I get it up and running properly, that Patrons will fund my book buying habits, because the reason I have books is to, research for stuff, so... yeah, the whole idea will be that, I'll use Patreon money to pay for books, because then that goes back into the channel, and so the channel will feed itself, so to speak. Alright. This is gonna be a bitch. We're pinning this, keeping that guy pinned down. Not really, though. Alright, that's fine. Come up here. If we can get a cutoff of these guys, that would be absolutely incredible. I don't think that's gonna happen necessarily, though. Samara and the WRF are at war. Yeah. I've seen this fight a fair amount of times. She looks so tired. Or are those glasses? It makes her look tired. Russia's fascist tragedy and farce and exile. It's kind of expensive, unfortunately. Yep. That's how it is. In my experience these days, if you want to... let's check what it is on Amazon, just out of curiosity. 65 bucks used. Damn. But what I was about to say is that, kind of what seems to be the standard these days, if you want a new copy of a book that's on something niche, I'm not talking about something that's just completely fucking saturated. So for example, I was just talking about, I don't want to buy any more books, but I am curious about, because I've been, here's an example of a book that there's not exactly any rush for me to buy it. The Fiery Trial by Eric Foner. Eric Foner is a historian of the Civil War. He's very prolific. He's very political. I won't say whether I agree with his politics or not, but, a historian's politics usually doesn't affect how I feel about reading their books in anything but a good way. Meaning, it's important to know the bees and the bonnets of a historian, so then it helps you understand their books better. Kind of I'm very critical of that one book, Spain in Our Hearts, because the dude's just such a fucking leftist that he's always apologizing for the Republic. But that's fine. That doesn't mean there's nothing to get from the book. Anyway, so The Fiery Trial, Abraham Lincoln and American Slavery. So that won the Pulitzer Prize for history 10 years ago. And I've read Foner before. He's not the best, but he's very good. But that's it's a Pulitzer Prize winning book. It's been in circulation for 10 years. If I wanted to get even a hardcover would cost me $30 on Amazon. Paperback would cost me $13 on Amazon. Let's try like a cheap version. Let's try thrift books, you know? So like if we went on to thriftbooks.com, which I highly recommend to people. I personally like to go to my local bookstore up in Las Cruces, but you know, there's no guarantee that any particular book's going to be there. So if you're looking for an exact book, okay, yeah. So like Fiery Trial, Abraham Lincoln and American Slavery by Eric Forner. Yeah, still about $17 or $27. That's actually weird. Usually things are much cheaper on thrift books. Anyway, okay, so I guess that was a bad example, but like when it comes to niche books, I've noticed that like if it's not just like some general coffee table history or like a mass market paperback, you're usually looking at $20 to $30 for 20 to $30 for a history book on a particular subject. Why we fight, yes, etc., etc. Why is this one? Okay, that one's hooking north. Okay, yeah, do not engage with this fucker. Come up here. There we go. Holy fuck, I think this guy's actually gonna make it. If we could, you know, get him around to Irkutsk. Yep, 2 are here. They're getting lost. We lost their base. Whatever. Don't actually give a fuck. We try to slice across there. We need to come over here and stop those 2. Okay. I'm actually I know this looks super wonky, but I actually feel really good about it. See, this tile is extremely vulnerable though. But it's fine because the victory point sniping could get me there. They're already 22% of the way toward capitulation because I've taken some of this other stuff. Okay, there we go. These guys are now officially cut off. I think that's going to make the AI change its behavior, and sure enough, I think this division's already pulling back. Alright, this guy needs to hold on. You need to come up here. X-Men says, "Hi, CHG, I'm liking the direction you're going with Republic of France and Kaiserreich." Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't think anybody's done monarchist National France. I always call it National France. Instead of the commune. It's an old habit. Victory point sniping is how modern war does it. There you go. Shuba! Dang, I kind of wish I had gone here and then here, because I think these 2 are bordering each other, so I would have had the same effect. And is this one of their cores? Yes, it is. Shit. Hold here, try to come across this way. How's this guy doing? This guy's not doing anything, and that's bad, man. Alright, what we're going to try to do is, we do have this guy surrounded. Let's try to keep him pinned. Uh-oh. We have lost the supply line. Very bad, but I think we still might be... Okay, actually, no, we need this because Ulan-Ude is I think we're like the 2nd most victory point, so we actually really need that. So let's try to, you know, get it. Alright, we took their hydroelectric station. Let's go here, 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 and here. And then try to link up in the north. You see now? Yeah. Ulan-Ude is there. 72%. Yeah, we're gonna need a Ulan-Ude period to get this. Battle of Barcelona. Yeah. Why is the victor? Oh, there's a victory point. So this is worth 10. It doesn't show how much these are worth. Local police force. What? Why does it not show the victory points here? It's like it's not in that spot. God, there's so fucking many divisions they have. This is insane. But it looks like they are abandoning this area. Is this a core state? Okay. You gotta take this, 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 and this. And that'll get me it, I think. So, you know what? We're not even looking at the north anymore. Not really. Other than trying to be annoying right here. But if this guy gets blocked, that's game over. Pretty much. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Keep doing the force attacks. Guillotine's easy plan on We the Revolution. Yeah, I'm gonna get We the Revolution going either when I'm done with this series or with oh fuck me. You know what? We gotta sprint to this. We gotta sprint to this and then we can whip back around later. Because they're gonna take Irkutsk back in a second. Irkutsk, excuse me. Back in a second. Oh, fuck me. Oh shit, it's kinda working. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. Oh, not quite, not quite. Right here and here. 84%. Oh boy. Oh man. Yeah, it's definitely a hard start. That's 92%. This is worth 5. This is worth 3. So these two are worth almost as much as Ulan-Ude is. Oh shit! I think it just like lost the division. It just evaporated over here. Oh, because we've been cut off. No, we're not cut off, but it's not good. It's not a good situation. That's 100%. Okay, let's get to midnight, and that'll be game. Oh! Yeah! That's how you fucking do it! The all-Russian government of Amur has defeated the Presidium of the Supreme Soviet in a war. In the face of pain, there are no heroes. Of course, now we have 0 recruitable population and only 3 divisions. Woo! Okay. Okay. There we go. Now, first things first, we've got to core all this. Wait, where's the thing? Yeah. Core, please. Very fast. Civilian factory, triumph of the will, all that glitters. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, that's not as important now that I think about it as the other stuff, but whatever, we already clicked the thing. Yeah, Divine Mandate Man hasn't even taken Kamchatka yet. Yeah. It's a hard start, but GHG is harder. You're damn right, Hickman. Am I planning to make other series in the New Order in Kaiserreich? Yes, I am. But I've kind of already got some going on already, so let's focus on those for right now. Okay. I just realized I'm not making motorized equipment, even though I've basically made my whole army that right now. Democracy returns to Italy. You what, mate? Let's order a couple more trucks to be sure here. Let's keep securing control. Good stuff. Alright. Okay. I don't even know where to put any of this crap. I don't know. Let's build some infrastructure down here, I guess, in the hometown. Scavenge for loot, too. Yeah, I gotta get that agricultural method up and running. Does Tumen still exist? No, I think it's Sverdlovsk is gonna win this pretty handily. And the West Russian Revolutionary Front is not as having as easy a time as I thought they would. Yeah. You're going to be heading to Bolivia on Thursday to see your Bolivian side of your family? That's pretty cool. enjoy that. The parade, the triumph of the will. Slightly decreases coring time. Oh no, did it already finish coring and it still just didn't even matter? Our effective manpower is being hurt by our poverty rate, traditional roles, no racial integration, etc. Bolivid up in Bolivia. Brilliant. Really makes you think. Come on. These are occupied states. Oh, where's the tickers? Oh, here they are. No, it's 46 days to go still. What is this? Some kind of triumph of the will? Drew in air, a glorious inferno of vengeance and hate, scouring the world clean of the judo-Bolshevik abomination that had usurped Holy Russia. Just as the great Hitler had done in the West, Rodzaevsky had done in the East. He had been jeered at, mocked, persecuted for his faith in National Socialism during those years in Harbin. Matovsky had abandoned him. The Whites had split off to follow their fell czar, and the Reds had never ceased to plague him. Yeah. Not good. Not good. Hang the heretic. Why can't I do this? Oh, I have to already be at war with him, I guess? Oh, so the divine mandate has to trigger the war? I can't go to war with them. I've got to wait for them to go to war with me. Shoot, well, looks like they just finished up with Kamchatka. So, time to put my head between my knees and kiss my bum goodbye. We want the yeah, definitely want the industry experts. I'm so screwed. My grandfather lived through the events of the Nationalist Revolution in 1952, the military regime. I have so many things you want to ask him. Yeah, sure, do that. You got to talk to people about that stuff while you still can. But, you know, just keep in mind some of that stuff might be uncomfortable. I kind of... it's one of those things I just always remember sometimes in my life that I actually physically cringe when I remember about it, and it's... I don't even want to say what I said, but it was just something dumb I said when I was a kid when talking to my grandfather. Because my grandfather and all his brothers served during World War II, and one did die in Iwo Jima, and I basically, is one of those things. He didn't mention anything, but in hindsight, I said something really stupid and insensitive. I don't even want to repeat what I said, yeah. Let's see here. Put your trucks near Olomon and rush Kamchatka. Keep troops near the capital for revolts. Yeah, you're right. I should do the same kind of concept. Keep kind of just concentrate. East Siberian blitzkrieg maneuvers. The peasant riots. Peasant riots are fine. It's fine. No big deal. Kind of thing that keeps CHG up at night. Alright, let's go with this. Have to make an agency. An ultimatum. Hold on. Wait, wasn't I just scavenging for loot? Well, let me set up agricultural methods. Oh, sure, let's pay them tribute with our 0 loot. It's called a pro gamer move, kids. Don't know about that, do you? They're going to bring the sword. They are visiting violence upon us. Oh man, I'm fucking nervous. I'm feeling nervous. I'm not really having fun. They're concentrating in the East Tier 2. They've got, what, 6 divisions though at max? No, 8 to 9. Oh man, they definitely have me doubled. This is going to be the hardest part of the game, though, I'm sure. Like, the fight against the Commonwealth is going to be hard, but this is, you know, it's doable. It's doable. Have I read The Plot Against America by Philip Roth or watched the HBO series based on that book? You know what? No. I had an ex who read that book too. It was actually kind of funny because at the time I was working at the El Paso Holocaust Museum, and so I was reading like tons and tons of books, tons of literature about the Holocaust and World War II, and then yet she was the one who was reading The Plot Against America, which I had not. And I remember we went to an event together and she was able to discuss that and I was not. And in that same fashion, I have read an enormous chunk of Stephen King's bibliography, but I have not read The Shining, which she had. Lord giveth, Lord taketh. But no, I didn't even know that there was an HBO series based on that. But the Plot Against America, just to try to refresh myself, that's the one where Lindbergh becomes president, right? During the 40s, like he defeats what was his name? Franklin Roosevelt, when Roosevelt tries to go for his extra term, third term. The end of the Union. He was okay, so Yogo gets dragged through the streets on a rope leash. So you remember the big titty mommy Dami song y'all were talking about? She's got a rope on her and she's being tugged on. Every stumble met with more expletives and vicious blows. Citizens called forth from their homes for the occasion, joined in with glee and genuine enthusiasm. For Yogo's name was one cursed throughout Russia like no other. Throwing stones, food, feces. Let's see, he was barely conscious. Blood ran from a dozen small cuts on his scalp and face. Yagoda found himself hauled upright before a face he had become familiar with during his investigations of the Harbin exiles, albeit aged and grizzled. Konstantin Rodzewski. Make sure that noose isn't too tight. Bolotov, the Zod remarked as the noose was roughly pulled down around Yagoda's neck. These people came for a show. Something clunked, and the floor fell out from under Yagoda. He was dangling in the air, and the noose pressed tight around his throat, but not tight enough. He gasped and coughed, struggled to draw in air as the world darkened around him. It took Genrik Yagoda 20 minutes to die, and Rodzaevsky savored every wretched, stomach-churning moment. Thus dies the Soviet Union. Hold on a sec. 20 minutes? I've heard of, you know, the hangings where the neck doesn't break taking a long time. But 20 minutes? I guess when you really want to fucking stay alive. But now I'm curious, what's the longest hanging there's ever been? Longest hanging by noose. Or, you know, I probably have to look it up formally. Okay, hanged by neck till dead, longest time. Okay. Okay, well, there's like a health website I found an article on. Okay, it's just like talking. I guess this is in the context. I guess this article was written in the context of Saddam Hussein had just got hung. Hold on. Okay, yeah, let's see. Process takes 5 to 20 minutes. Let's see here. And there was somebody who once survived 3 hangings. Came to witness the joint hangings. They expected to win rings. Only 1 death. What happened? A little speech. Calm down. Oh, geez. So I found this article about a guy who had to be hung 3 times because the first time the rope around his neck breaks, so he falls on the ground and he breaks his ankle. So then they get a second rope, and when he drops, the noose unraveled and then he just was put down onto the ground, so he was just standing. And let's see here. So then the crowd starts screaming for the guy to be released because they think it's divine intervention. But then they get a third noose, they check the rope, and then they throw him off the cart, and the rope breaks again. So the marshal at the scene delays the execution until he gets a hold of the governor. The governor examines the rope and then decides it is a sign from God and releases the guy. This person's name was Joseph Samuels. This was in like the 1800s. Wow. That sure is something you want in your search history. Yeah, who's Klaus Barbie? I do know who Klaus Barbie is because I watched the movie Rat Race when I was younger. And there's a joke in there where this guy, he's driving with his family, and his daughter wants to go to the Barbie Museum because they see a sign like the Barbie Museum at the next exit. And so they end up going, and there's just a bunch of neo-Nazis hanging out there. And they end up stealing Hitler's car and stuff. Yeah. Okay, the war is on. Where's this other division? Holy fucking shit. Could we be further away? Shuba Shuba? Okay, need the Asano to win this for me. I'm just screwed, aren't I? Oh shit. Ah! Did you know he was sent to Bolivia by the CIA too? What? Let me look this up real quick. Jeez, this whole fucking series, I just keep looking stuff up. The Butcher of Leon. Barbie is suspected of having a role in the Bolivian coup d'etat orchestrated by Luis Garcia Meza in 1980. What? Well, here's a fun one for you guys. What day of the year? You don't have to say the year. You don't have to guess the year. But do you know what day of the year that Klaus Barbie was born? Cape of Good Hope resolution passes. Whatever he can. So that's like the Tolkien Gulf resolution. Well, I think it might be too little too late there, Johnson. I don't think I've ever seen Cape Town fall. The Union of South Africa is still fighting. Usually it's the wet east that falls too. There we go, we got it, sort of. Alright, that takes out quite a big chunkage of them, but... yeah, then what do we do in the west now, because then it moves over there. Fuck. He was born 69. No, the man was a Nazi. Of course he was born before that. You know, I wonder if we can manage to get this guy all the way over here. Doubt it, but we'll sure try, I guess. Yeah, 36. You see, the thing is, all the friggin' victory points are so far away, you basically just, like, even that one's only worth 1. But yeah, I'll go ahead and say Klaus Barbie was born on October 25th. The day of destiny in history, which is why it's the birthday of this channel. It's like October 25th and November 9th. Those are the big days. Not really November 9th, it's mostly just in Germany, but... Takamacha? What? I do not understand. Oh, take Kamchatka. Have they cored it yet? No. There we go. Now this stuff out here I think is a core. Here we go. Oh, there's the peasant revolt over here. We'll be okay. We got a lot of cores now. I hope. Going to go. Let's see. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, no, no. You have to keep attacking right here. You have to keep attacking. Do a force attack as needed. This guy's going to come in and attack this division. And yep, now he's stuck. Now I'm really screwed here. But the attrition is starting to work on him at least. Uh-oh. There we go. Well, at least we're winning there. Have I seen Dr. Strangelove? Oh yeah, it's a classic. And I am a Kubrick fan. Wow, that is some skirt. Ooh, cute wink. How's this going? Ah, we need some divisions going into that. That's just not happening. Hold on, is this just one tile? Oh shit! If he takes this one tile, that's it. Yeah. Oh, and I was right. The force attack. He just attacked until he killed himself. I'm so fucked. Damn, this is hard. And it's from those earlier wars. Shit. We lost like 35,000 men in one of those fights. Come on, come on, come on. This guy's trying to come here, I think, which would be I'd be fine with actually. Yeah, we need this division to get out of the way. Oh, and now we're screwed because all my divisions have lost contact. Actually, no, we can get to the port, but yeah, we're just screwed. We lost. I don't fucking... We gotta restart. And now some freezing bullshit. Oh man, that freaking sucked. Ow. Ow. Ah, I'm stretching. I got like a stitch. Ooh. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. What am I gonna do? What am I going to do? I'm gonna slow down. Heaven knows you've tried. Oh, even here we're already at war. Yeah. So I think I'm just fucked. Accent, man, I'm trying to focus on that. I'm sorry, I'd love to talk about the military dictatorships or the ABCs. But, you know, comparing and contrasting them. Right now I'm trying to figure out how to get out of this shitty situation. You know, maybe if I just send this one west fast enough. How about you switch sides due to van mandate run? No. No. Completely and totally unnecessary. But you see, look, they're coming in. Oh, you fucked up. You fucked up here. So now we can take Ustnera. They were to lose that division, though. Yes. Yes, I do. Yeah, I could tell you about like the military dictatorship in Curitiba. I can talk to you about Argentina's dirty war. Remember the first one I meant the Brazil example. I can tell you, so I got plenty of stuff. I studied the Cold War in Latin America. Anybody who's interested in that, I recommend The Killing Field. Not The Killing Fields, The Killing Zone. It's a book about, yeah, it's basically just about Latin America during the Cold War. The picture has it's Pinochet meeting Henry Kissinger, and it was at that meeting where Henry Kissinger basically tells Pinochet, hey, so we're gonna condemn you at the United Nations tomorrow. It's just lip service. Do whatever the fuck you want, dude. Come on. We come up here. All right. A photo of Pinochet with an alien. No, can't say I've had the privilege. 37%. Here we go. What happened in El Salvador was horrifying. Well, I'll say I am interested in apparently Oliver Stone did a movie about a reporter going down and witnessing that one massacre of the nuns. So it's an interesting idea, or an interesting that there's been a movie made about that. Victory for the Nazionali Bloce. How hard is it to fight in Siberia? Well, how does it look? The light of democracy has been extinguished in South Africa. Yep, there it goes. It was too little too late, Johnson. You know what? I need research field hospitals. How does it feel for you? What? Sorry, look, accent man, I gotta concentrate on this right now, okay? Okay, so we kind of got an encirclement there. %33 of the way there. Fuck, they took the goddamn capital back, but I think they're also going to evacuate out of that space in a second. So we'll just come here, or shit. You know, just keep coming this way. We lost Irkutsk. Come on! Okay, Republic of China is doing some shit. If this guy gets here first, I'm screwed. Oh, lost one of my divisions. Isn't that fucking amazing? Oh yeah, and they got all 3 avenues here blocked. That's fucking great. Oh, the treasure wins in Oshland. Isn't she cute? Ah! Accent Man, win the war for you. Win the... Accent Man, you're on notice right now. You're on notice for potentially getting timed out. Okay? Be less annoying. I'm eating water. All right. Shout out to Finnmark. Absolutely love that place. Best place I've ever lived. Okay. Okay. Wow, look at Samara go. I really thought the West Russian Revolutionary Front had that in the bag. Maybe not. Precision strikes. That'll hurt their stability. Subdue the peasants. Yeah, stop them from rising up. They gotta keep living on their knees instead of rising up. I'm gonna need you to quit rising up, rising up, rising up. Oh shit, god damn it. He was just about to win and I stopped him. Yeah! Holy fuck! Samara won! What happened? There you go. Samara unifies West Russia. I've never seen this. Provisional Commissariat of Western Russia. From their starting position as despised collaborators holed up around Samara, the Russian Liberation Army, or ROA, has defeated every potential foe and united all of Western Russia. Little is known of the former collaborator army except for its leadership headed by General Vlasov. Rumors from the fleeing refugees detail one General Buryachenko as Vlasov's second-in-command in his drive to maneuver the men of the ROA to revenge against Bolsheviks and Germans alike. The Reich has not commented on the rise of the Provincial Commissariat of Western Russia. No one knows how long Buryachenko and Vlasov's little empire will stand, but the rise of a militarized Russia on its doorstep is sure to become an unwelcome development for the Reich should it continue attempts at national reunification. The anarchy is winding down? Yeah, but like I said, something funny. I've never seen it personally. I don't think I've ever seen Samara win, or if I have, it's been so long that I just don't remember. guy's not gonna move. What an asshole. You see, I think you can't even find the city that becomes the capital later. You've got a magnet of Samara on your fridge. Ah, in Sverdlov, under Rokossovsky has won. Shouldn't it be Batov by now? Or you know, one or the other? Huh. But, yes. Russia does not need pants. Pants are a tool of the decadent West. And we've been cut off here. We've been cut off here. We're just fucking screwed. Let's load up again. What the fuck am I gonna do? Decent kneeling position. I've seen a little better, but this is very good. She really should be using her thigh for support. Oi, 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 oi. This is hard. Yeah, it all has its roots in just too many goddamn. I took too many casualties in those first wars, I think. Ay. Excuse me. So here's what we're gonna do. I took like 30,000 more casualties than I needed to in that first war. So I'm gonna see what happens if I gave myself that much pop. Let's see just what would have happened if I had actually microed properly. Where we would be in here. You gonna reset the game. I ain't resetting a game I'm already several hours into. This isn't my job. You know, if I had the super chats and the patrons that this would be my fucking job, like I could play video games 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, I would probably reset right now. But I'm not in that situation, so it ain't happening. Franchise says, why do you only have 4 divisions? Did a lot of you get encircled and destroyed earlier? Did you upsize them? Whenever I play, stick to smaller starting divisions plus artillery. I just didn't micro very well in that first, well, technically the 2 wars against Magadan and Cheetah. I did not micro very well at all. I did better against Irkuts. So it showed I do know how to do that. Oh, I gotta go. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Through the yawns. Go place. And I'll get colder. It didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart and your head gets dumb. Pakistan is free, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? I'll still unite Russia. At least I'll try. Hey now. Da, 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 la 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 la. Oh shit, I'm not coring. What the fuck is wrong with me? Holy fuck. Yeah. Then you can hope for us to cheat to border without them putting up a fight. Yeah. So there we go. Now we got some zoomers ready to zoom around like the zoomies they be. Oh, I found out there's a name for this kind of expression. Let me try to look it up for you real quick. But it's like the Japanese word for lady, but it's like turned into a slang term for it's like when the woman is looking at you disdainfully, you know, kind of that attitude of oh, you thought that I'd let you touch me or something like that, or like you thought I actually was attracted to you, but fuck, I had the tab open before. I can't find it now. But it was just one of those things like, man, the Japanese got slang terms for everything. Can't find it. Amur's Curry's time used to be 120 days flat. Yeah, that sounds pretty awful. It didn't make sense. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Let a fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle. Let your spirit carry me. The Lord's word for all to hear. Whatever. Let's get Boris. Gotta get rid of this stupid color. I hate that. My least favorite color is the fucking one they have the least of. Damn it. I took too long to scavenge for loot, and I think I'm gonna almost miss this now. 25 days. Yep, because I didn't fucking do it before, so I could have done that trick before where I was studying something else and then paid them tribute, which I didn't have, so haha. You hate out, you're a Vodstar. And I want something else to get me through this. Savage arm kind of life. October winning. The one that matches Batov a little. Let's see if Samara can do it again. They're just getting a ton of encirclements right now. It's like everyone in Russia hates the Aryan Brotherhood. Curious. There's literally no way to know why. Okay, Amur, Siberia war again. All right. Let's go! I'm sorry. Well, I haven't heard that song in like 10 years, that melody that I just blurted. Anyone remember Bullet for My Valentine? Woo, when I was in high school, that band was hot. Everybody loved them. You couldn't get away from their music. And I remember that band, I think they came to El Paso once, and there was an article about them in the paper, and they were talking about their influences, and they're saying, like, yeah, you know, Black Sabbath is one of our influences. And I was thinking, you're playing like 10 times faster than Black Sabbath. How the fuck is that an influence? What, because you both have distortion? It's just kind of weird to me when people say, "Oh yeah, I'm really influenced by this band." It's like, are you influenced by them or do you just listen to them? Because there's a difference. Because your sound sounds nothing like them. I don't know. Just complaining about things. Bullet for my Valentine. Wait, you're saying who to Bullet to my Valentine or who to Black Sabbath? I was actually thinking about Black Sabbath today because all glory is fleeting, Patton. No, it's really makes you think. I was thinking about Black Sabbath earlier today because I was thinking about a scene in Legend of the Galactic Heroes. It's not going to happen for a while. I think it's not until maybe like episode 18 or something. But I was just thinking about War Pigs. You know, politicians hide themselves away. You know. Let's see here. They only started the war. Why should they go out to fight? They leave peril to the poor. Oh, Lord, yeah. Oh, the Valentine Man. Yeah, it was this really popular band called Bullet for My Valentine. They were like metal, but they had a couple of songs that were pretty popular on the radio. And yeah, I remember this one that it was just, it's just the fucking music video. They're just fucking rocking out in the pouring rain and just going, your tears don't fall, they crash around me. And it's just, they're fucking, like, clearly there was a rain machine or something, but it's just like, it's like they're in a hurricane. And it's really fun. It's just, it's like what was the comedian, Patton Oswalt, who talked about 1980s metal music videos where it's just these guys fucking rocking out somewhere in their sleeveless vests with no shirt on. Wow, weird how there's such a disproportionate amount of gay people in metal bands. Anyway, yeah, and they're just rocking out in a factory, and the factory just makes sparks. That's what they manufacture, sparks. Oh man, it's very silly. What track is this? Spetsnaz. I'm trying to remember other bands that were so huge in high school. People were really into what was it? What were they called? Linkin Park when I was in school. Was never my scene. I didn't like them. And I heard all sorts of arguments like, "Oh no, Linkin Park's great. Linkin Park's great because of this, because of that, because of whatever." And I was just, I don't know. I don't like them. I don't know. I think their songs are really emo. No, man, it's real shit though. This is real shit. I'm sure it is, but it just doesn't appeal to me. And then oh, when I would say the music was too simplistic, apparently like a bunch of the band members from Linkin Park had like PhDs in music or some shit. It was just, okay, well, that's great for them. I was too much of a classic rock guy to be into like Linkin Park. Yeah. Yeah, California, you're my princess, I'm your prince. Yeah. What is it? What song is that? Hold on. Search. Oh, fucking yeah, Danny California, which is just Mary Jane's Last Dance. It's literally just Mary Jane's Last Dance from Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. I was actually talking about that with a couple people yesterday. Linkin Park was the forefront of the emo movement. Yeah, I would say so. At least in America. Weren't they American? And then like in the United Kingdom, wasn't it like My Chemical Romance that was really big for the emo scene? I actually think I saw something where it was some big time music magazine, I guess, from the United Kingdom, but they every year would have their fans vote on who they thought was the best, who were the best and worst bands of the year. And 2 years in a row, My Chemical Romance won both categories as best and worst band. Was Blink-182 for my time? Yes, but I didn't really listen to them. I didn't start listening to pop punk until later with Green Day. And it wasn't even with American Idiot, because like American Idiot was this, like I heard it on the radio, but at least around here what they would always play on the radio was Wake Me Up When September Ends, which now that I'm older, I understand that song. I get it. Still don't like it, but I get it. That was so huge, though. It was enormously popular song. And I didn't like it, so I thought I didn't like Green Day. And then, I think it was my sophomore year of high school, somebody says, you need to fucking sit down, open the lyric book, and listen to all of American Idiot. Oh shit, we just lost the division. I think it just got overrun. Yeah, I ended up really liking Green Day. I actually think the best Green Day album is one you don't really hear. Is I think it's their least. No, I don't know if I'd say it's their best one. You know what? Let's say it's their best non-concept album. We'll say it that way. Is a Warning, which I think came out in 2000. Nobody likes you, yeah. So actually, I do have a funny Blink-182 story. So there was a period when I was working in a call center, and it was like everybody worked in this one big room that had like 24 desks in it, or more than that, but just tons of desks in it, and everybody sat at their computer and made their phone calls all day long, and there was no, there was like tiny little walls just to kind of designate these are the squares, but it's not like it even went up over your head so everybody could see you at all times, and the fucking managers would just stand up at the front of the room, and they wouldn't do fucking anything all day unless like they just were kind of there. If you had an issue with a customer, you can call them over. But mostly they just stood up there all day, and for 8 hours a day for your whole shift, they would just try to motivate you or whatever by just saying, come on guys, let's get it. And it's like the easiest fucking money they must make, just money for nothing and chicks for free because they're banging the fucking women. Anyway, so and that's the tale as all this time, but anyway, so. I remember the manager I had, he would always play club music. Hey, Mordrell, a.k.a. Marine, has secured Britannia. Holy fuck, that is one detailed belly. That is some Renaissance art shit. That is some Jacques-Louis David shit. Let me pull this up. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Hold on. Look, I'm serious here. Look at this. All right. Where is he? Where is it? I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. No, not there. Not there. Here we go. Telemachus. Damn it! I'm trying to fucking open up. Okay. Yeah, like it's like Telemachus's belly. Look at this. Hold on. Yeah, you guys see it? That I'm just saying that is detailed shit. Well done. Well done. Do I remember Y2K? Oh man, I remember Y2K. I remember the Mayan calendar, apocalypse. I remember all that shit. All the promotional things, like get your Into the World beer. Anyway, so anyway, he would so the managers would play music, and he would just fucking Jacques-Louis David. I think he qualifies more as neoclassical, although those are not always necessarily opposite. But he yeah, so he would just play club music obnoxiously because I guess he liked it, And so I would be trying to sell fucking cable, which, yeah, in the age of Netflix and 100 other streaming services, that always went well. But I'm just trying to say, hey, I'm calling, and we've got a great new package here for you. Would you be interested in trying a 6-month trial? And in the background, it's just, shut, and then I'd have customers go, I'm sorry, are you calling from a party? And I said, no, it's my manager. Shut, up, I feel blessed. Every fucking day for 8 hours a day. I don't feel any hesitation saying that has to have been the worst, the overall worst job I've had in my life. I've worked other jobs where I've had individually awful days. Because at the end of the day, that job is just like, oh, wow, how hard can your fucking job be? You're sitting inside of an air-conditioned room on the phone. Yes, that's true. Doesn't mean it's not fucking demoralizing. I'll take the sweaty-ass job I have as a mail carrier now over that in a heartbeat. 109 degrees out, 113 degrees out, and I'm frying my ass off cooking inside the LLV. That is fine. I'll do that 100 times before I spend one day in a fucking call center ever again. Anyway, so what does all this have to do with Blink-182, you all are asking? So one day this other manager, because I guess my manager was, I don't know, he took a day off or something, but this other manager came in, and he was super into 90s music, which I usually am not into, but especially like the pop punk stuff. So like he was playing, Good Charlotte and Green Day and after just being bombarded by the nonstop club music, it was just a fucking blessing, and the morale was so high that day. And I remember it's like mid-afternoon, and fucking Blink-182's All the Small Things came on, and it was like a concert was happening in the huge room, our big call center room. So like people were on the phone, and then as soon as they'd hang up on the customer and they're setting up to call the next one, it was just like, okay, yeah, thank you very much. You have yourselves a wonderful evening, ma'am. Click, na 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 na, and then hello, I'm calling from and then it comes up. All right, you have yourselves a wonderful evening. Good night. Click. She left me roses by the stairs. Surprises let me know she cares. It was really fun. And then that manager ended up fucking me over too. But call centers, and everybody needs money at sometimes, but avoid them if you can. Get something respectable. Get something you'll feel good about doing at the end of the day. I was drinking a lot in those days. I did not feel good about my work. For a lot of reasons. Come on! They've killed 3 of my divisions. And there is the Pantless Batoff. What the fuck is this character from? It's so weird. What's the band's name with the song where the dude quotes Jesus on the cross? You mean like the Father Forgive Them line? Is that what you mean? Off the top of my head, I don't know who you're talking about. I'm talking to a guy who's got a top 500 albums, and he had to whittle that down. Whittle down to get to the top 500. I've probably heard tens of thousands of songs in my life. I'm gonna have to need a little more to go on, is all I'm saying. Why have you forsaken me? I don't know. The closest thing to that is the well, that's not really the same. Yeah, it's like Weight of the World from Nier Automata. 9A91 Russian character from Girls Frontline. Ah, is that a gacha game? Oh, what's this? Whoop. Alright. But the, it's a fast song. I know the only thing that comes to mind is from Nier Automata, you know, tell me, God, are you punishing me? Is this the price I'm paying for my fast mistake? Past mistake, my fast mistakes. Fast mistakes! Gotta go fast with your mistakes. See, the faster you make them, the faster they go away, right? Gotta go. Fast. System of a Down. Now that's another band I haven't heard in a long time. They were extremely popular as well when I was younger. System of a Down and fucking Rage Against the Machine, both very popular. What I think is kind of funny about Rage Against the Machine, obviously they're a very political band, but from what I've been seeing online over the last few years is increasingly less and less people like them. Because they've kind of gone from radical, well, you know, they've always been, I guess you could say, leftist anarchistic, but the tone of that has changed over the years, and like, you know, at the end of the day, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, they're champagne socialists. You can't call yourself an anarchist and be worth, what the fuck is, hold on, let me look this up. I don't want to misquote somebody's value, net worth. But like Tom Morello, I think is worth tens of millions of dollars. Okay, so I'm just clicking the first link. Estimated net worth of 30 million. There's no fucking way. It's got to be more than that. Okay, here we go. As of 2021, Tom Morello net worth of $101 million. Yeah, it's just, you don't get to have $101 million and call yourself an anarchist. But like, you know, they like make documentaries about what is whiteness and weird things like that. You know, where before, you know, this is a band that sings about things like police brutality, but then it's just it's basically everybody's just turning on a bit. And yeah, and so people say they're leftist, but then I would just say, then why is Rage Against the Machine Rand Paul's favorite band? Rand Paul, if you don't remember, not Rand Paul, Paul Ryan, excuse me, Paul Ryan, who was a vice presidential candidate for the Republican Party. You know, what's wrong with being a champagne socialist? I'm not saying whether there's anything necessarily right or wrong about it. Yeah, so, Fran Chan, are you here? So is this like Batov up here, the sister or something? Because she looks almost the same. I know they're not the same, because this one actually has stockings and a skirt instead of no pants. Those bands were all We Live in a Society before it was cool. Yeah, you know, and like, Rage Against the Machine has an appeal to people, whether or not they're, Paul Ryan likes Rage Against the Machine. Yeah, they're his favorite band. He's said so on more than one occasion. So, do you think Tom Morello likes it that a fucking Republican, not that I have a problem, not that I'm saying like, fucking Republicans, I'm just cursing, but it's just, you guys know I don't talk about my personal political thoughts, but it's like, do you think Tom Morello is very happy that a vice presidential candidate for the Republican Party loves his band's work? I guess he gets paid from it or something. But yeah, they've just been turning, people have been turning on him more and more. And here's the thing with Rage Against the Machine. Rage Against the Machine, before the Backstreet Boys reunion tour kicked off, was going to launch their reunion tour from El Paso, Texas, funnily enough. And it was like this whole big deal, because it's just, oh shit, world tour starting in El Paso. Because increasingly, bands, it used to be back in the day when bands hit the road, you know, you do like the Dallas, Austin, San Antonio circuit, and then you drive to El Paso on your way to California, or vice versa. So El Paso used to get tons and tons and tons of, big bands and big artists that would come through, but more and more people would just fly, so El Paso's just been left to rot increasingly. It's an OC inspired by a character used for Red Toff, so the similarity isn't a coincidence. Ah, okay. Well, I like it. It's good. It's well done. I like it. You know, you can see the strands of hair coming off. That's a nice little detail. So, what was I saying about Rage Against the Machine? Oh yeah, but me and some friends were joking because they keep delaying and they keep delaying and they keep delaying the concert. So I think last I heard it's supposed to happen in March of 2022, which at that point would be 2 full years later. But because people have been increasingly turning on Rage Against the Machine, it's kind of like, oh, Southwestern culture, nice. So I'm glad there was a distinction between that and, you know, okay, that's African American, but like, you know, Dixie culture. Anyway, that by the time the concert happens in 2 years, nobody's going to be there. Everybody's going to have just refunded their tickets because they don't like Rage Against the Machine anymore. Or people are going to go, but they're just going to go because Run the Jewels is with them. So because Run the Jewels is this pretty popular these days rap duo. More like Champagne Socialist. Yeah, there you go. Get them. But yeah, I remember listening to some System of a Down when I was younger. Probably maybe I should go back and listen to them again and see how I like it. I remember really liking that one song called Violent Pornography. You know, the shield is broken. She just has the biggest hair. This is like Japanese Harley Quinn. So because I always forget what are the conditions, but I think because the South Africa's gone, it's going to be possible for there to be the third African war. By the way, did you all know that I have an African Shield or African Devastation series of super events on the channel? Hold on, let me look it up. Devastation super events. Oh, in fact, we're just going to watch it right now. Here we go. Boom. Oh shit! I thought I unpaused it. My bad. I like how her tie is not centered. It's like tucked in to cover one nipple. Have the Reich States collapse after achieving the third and final level of devastation across the continent. Hey, everything's great! Look, it's all united! Things will be awesome forever. What does empty the continent mean, though? Nothing bad, right? Right? Oh no! The more you know. Who the fuck is that? Sips? Who the fuck Sips is? Alright. Okay. We close that. Alright. We got better motorized equipment now, but I'm like missing a ton of factories. We just gotta break through over here to the capital again. It's not gonna quite be enough, but it's gonna be close. Yeah, because I think we do need to take a lot of these individual spots. Yeah, but if we can successfully break through to Omalan again, I think the magic's gonna happen. Oh boy, they're gonna take Zaya down there. We've got problems. Yeah, I'm actually closer to capitulating than they are. I think if they take Zaya, we're about to lose. Yep, they're gonna get in there in time, I think. I think we're about to lose. Wow, Connor. Harsh. They sucked. Really. Okay. Well, Connor, I'd love to see your super events so you could show us how it is done. Please teach us. Show us the way. The Death of Ho Chi Minh. Let's see, one of Blink-182's first songs is titled I Want to Fuck a Dog in the Ass. Oh yeah, they love to do stuff like that. Has anybody ever heard that album, Short Music for Short People? It's a really interesting, it's an interesting, concept. It's like it's an album of like 101 songs, and they're all about 30 seconds long or shorter. That's the goal anyway. Oh shit. We've lost contact with our capital. Oh, yep. Everybody here is going to starve. And we're about to lose. Oh, we're 98%. Yeah, we're about to lose. Fuck! That's a reload. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Siberia War again. What was I going to be doing? You know, I think we might just call it a day here, because I got other stuff I got to work on. Alright. Okay. Okay, Connor. Okay. Sure, buddy. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and stop it there for today. Yeah, that'll be it. I will stream, though, at my I should be streaming at my regular time in a little bit over an hour. Let's see here. But yeah, I'll see you all in about an hour. Where I've been taking a few days off from playing Fire Emblem because people were bringing up in the chat that they haven't really been able to catch up. But oh yeah, the short music for short people thing. Yeah, so I recommend short music for short people. It's yeah, so it's a bunch of 30-second songs. But Blink-182 did one, and at the end of it, it's actually like a 20-second song, and then at the end they're going, I want a dog, man. You know, I'm not even gonna say it because somebody's gonna pick up the drop. But it's called what was it? It wasn't Dude Ranch. Hold on, let's see. Blink-182, short music for short people. I was trying to remember the name of it. Family Reunion. Yeah, which is about incest. Anyway, see y'all later. Bye bye.